Next, we move on to the span margin comparison. For this, go to report 1, and after that, over here, span margin comparison. Click on it and give it a minute. Now, after done so, click on refresh. Now, uncheck this entire over here, select NSE futures, and refresh once more. Now, what this report holds for us is that what is the our exposure in comparison to yesterday. For example, there was a certain exposure yesterday, and there's a certain current exposure. Now this report shows whether there is an increase in the exposure or whether there is a decrease in the exposure, and the reason of why is there an increase or the decrease. You can find out all these questions right here from this report. For example, let me explain you. This is the previous span, and this is the previous exposure, this is the current span, and this is the current exposure. Now the previous span plus the previous exposure gives you the total previous margin, and so what I was talking about was the previous span plus the previous exposure gives you the the total previous margin, and the current span plus the current exposure gives you the total current margin. Now the difference between the total previous margin and the total current margin gives you the total difference. The next thing is what is your M to M position. The futures mark to market and the options mark to market gives you the total M to M. For example, 24,620 and minus the 8,400 minus 24,620 gives you 16,220. Now, if any premium has been deposited for option buy or option sell, the premium amount shows up right here. Now, you must be wondering that if this is a increase or a decrease, and I want to know the reason why this increase has or the decrease has come up in comparison to yesterday. You just need to double click on this one, and this new report will show up. Now, when this new report shows up, this report shows that the what is the brought forward quantity and what is the strike price. Okay, this is showing you that the total the spread that has been transacted for the day, and this is the net position and the net value, and what is the market rate and what is the span margin in relation to this stock. Let me take a different example. Let me take this one over here. Let me double click it. Just hang on. Yeah, a perfect one. Now this shows the total buy quantity, the total sell quantity, what is the net position, is it a total position that will be bought sold for the day, and the total span margin that has been required. So if you add up 29049 plus 12432, 1 lakh 16 49 490, 1 lakh 69 280, 64750. If you sum up all of these, you will get the figure of 85,201. Yeah, you'll get it. And this is how this works, and that's all for this report. Thank you.